over 1,000 of pre-designed sections. Select Grid and add it to the section. Dragging and dropping and guides and the sizes help to align. Hi! We are very happy to present you our new product, Nicepage, which allows creating any website design in minutes. Nicepage is available online for Windows OS and as a plugin for Joomla and WordPress. We will demonstrate Nicepage's features using the Joomla plugin as an example. So let's introduce you to Nicepage step by step. We'll start with visiting the nicepage.com website. Download the Nicepage plugin for Joomla. Open Joomla Admin. The plugin is installed as usually for plugins as a zipped package. Go to the Admin panel, Extensions, Manage, Install. Upload the plugin, selecting the downloaded zip from your local folder. After uploading, the plugin is installed automatically. After the installation, the Nicepage item appears in the Joomla top menu. Add a new page from the Nicepage menu, New Page. First, you can create pages from scratch. Second, you can build using the page builder. Upload images for the builder by simply dragging images from the local folder. Select images for sections, then choose a style. All those pages are not pre-made and generated on the fly automatically. Finally, you can always use the pre-designed examples made by designers. We can start with any of these examples. Let's choose this one. Let's start with a review of the basic elements of the Nicepage's UI. There is a top panel containing the list of Joomla articles, the website settings, the theme properties, the add menu at the top center. To the right, there are responsive modes, the preview and the save, which saves the article page. The website navigator is located to the left. It makes it easy to select and to operate sections. Each section has a menu. The duplicate operation copies the current section. You can easily switch sections and change their ordering in the navigator. Operations with section are performed easily, the same way it is done in the Microsoft PowerPoint or Apple Keynote. If you want to delete a section, choose the Delete option from the section menu. The central part of the Nicepage is the section editor. Here, you can do various operations with controls, including add, move, resize, align, etc. Working with the editor is simple. Again, it is as easy to work with Microsoft PowerPoint or Apple Keynote. At that, you get the clean code and the responsive HTML in the output. While choosing elements in the editor, the central part, we see the properties shown in the property panel to the right. Changing the parameters changes the selected content. Also, in the panels, there are tabs allowing to reach the properties of the container or the section. All modern websites and themes have the global settings, including the color settings, the font settings, and the typography. Let's review the theme settings in details. We will start with the colors setting the palette. In the reality, there are not that many websites that use more than 5 colors. Therefore, our palettes are created to cover the need for color variety, which allows realizing of any color ideas. Let's choose this palette. Now these colors are available for all elements of the web page. Now, modify the fonts. Our font schemes are created by picking from the most popular Google fonts and combinations. Now we select the font scheme. Next, we will define the typography. The typography sets change the text on the whole article. The selected settings will be used for all texts by default. In addition, these typography elements are selected in the text style list. The detailed font tuning for an article element is made in the heading and texts. Proceeding to the article design. Today, web pages are mostly made of sections, the main building blocks of the modern web design. Nicepage allows using pre-designed sections as well as building sections using the builder and from scratch. Let's add a new section. There are over 1,000 of pre-designed sections available, and each of those sections has a unique design and a layout. There is the section style list to the left and the thematic categories at the top. Selecting styles and categories, you narrow down the number of offered sections, allowing you to select the most appropriate one. If you change your mind or you don't like the style you have just selected, you can easily choose another style for your section. Now we select another section style, and seeing that the section has been changed. In addition, we can add more spacing between cells. Assume that you need a functional section, such as contact form or address with a map. It is very easy to add such section. Add a new section. In the dialog, select the contact form category. Select and add a section with the form and the map. After adding the section, if you click the map or the form control, you see all available properties in the panel to the right. Let's add sections using the builders. Add a new section. In the Add Section dialog, click the builder. For the section, you can search images online, use images from any social accounts or your local folder. Drag images from your local folder. Select images for the section. Select required texts for the section. Then select a style from the generated variants. And finally, add this section to your article. The same way, we will add sections auto-generated from the Joomla Articles. Click the builder. Switch to Posts tab. Select article images. Select article texts. Select a design. Click Done. Add a new section to show products. Click Builder. Switch to the Products tab. Select product images. Select product descriptions related to those products. Select a style for the section. Click Done. Let's assume that you need your own idea for a section, a mock-up that you drew in any graphic editor, for example, Adobe Photoshop. This is the section we would like to add to our site. Let's add a blank section. If needed, we can change the section height. All added controls are located in the Add menu to the top. In the Add menu, we see containers, basic controls, and functional controls. To create this section, we need to add a grid to which we will add the texts and images. Select Grid and add it to the section. Shrink the height and the width of this grid. Also, we changed the location and position of the grid. As you see, editing is very simple, as there are guiding magnets, and the sizes in the boxes helping to align. Let's replace the images. Images are changed by dragging and dropping an image from the folder or the desktop into the section. Let's add spacing to separate the cells visually. It is simple to change the cell background from image fill to color fill. Collapse the image to make it a part of the content, and expand it back to the background. To switch cell positions, simply drag one cell over another. While dragging containers, cells are highlighted with borders. Also, there is a tip above the destination container, and it is always clear where the moved control is located. We can also change the crop of the background image. To copy a cell or a control, drag the source holding the Control key. While dragging containers, cells are highlighted with borders. To remove a control or all the content in the cell, select the cell, then press the Delete key. Now we will change the fill color of the empty cell. Next, we will add the content to the cell. Start with an icon, the most commonly used element in the text group design. Let's add an icon to the cell. Click Add and select Icon. In the dialog, type Idea in the search field. We see the tabs filtering icons by styles. Select All and choose the linear light bulb icon. For the icon, there are the most popular presets, we select the one with the circle. Preset colors are used from the palette set earlier. We stay with the first color. Add a heading. Modify the heading, typing a new text. Change the text size and letter spacing. If you don't like the results or you changed your mind, undo the changes by selecting the heading default from the list in the panel. We defined those text styles earlier in the headings and texts. Add a text. Select a part of the text and make it bold and italic. Select another part of the text and add a hyperlink. Specify the destination Joomla article in the dialog. Add button using the alternative way, by clicking the plus to the right top of the cell. The button also has presets. Let's select the bordered one. Make the button rounded. Change the button height. Enter the new text. After fine-tuning, select the Joomla destination article for the button. Click the Save to save the article. Alignment and consistency are the important design principles. Moving controls again, we see the guiding magnets and sizes which help to follow those principles. You can move the heading, icon, text, any element into the section above the grid and into another cell. Containers are highlighted with borders and labeled with hints. Therefore, it is always clear in which container controls will be placed. Auto-align the content cells horizontally and vertically. You see, the result is achieved much easier and way quicker, comparatively to drawing this section mockup in a graphic editor like Adobe Photoshop. To illustrate the work with Joomla Positions, we need one more section. Add a blank section. If needed, we can change the section height. Click the Add menu, Joomla Position. Expand the widget area to the sheet. The guiding magnets are very handy for resizing and aligning as well. Enter the position name into the position field. To see the actual data output, click the preview. This position shows the featured products. We have completed adding sections. No modern design is complete if shown incorrectly on all modern devices, including mobile ones. The article made in Nicepage is fully responsive and convenient for reading. In addition, for all responsive modes, all editing features are supported. For example, you can change the cropping of an image or change the heading size. Hide show any element, for example, a cell for a required device. Click Save. In Joomla Admin, you can select any other Joomla template and click Save. As you see, the article looks differently, not like it was designed in Nicepage. To show the article correctly, select the Nicepage template with the Joomla header and the footer. Save the article. The article now looks nice. In the article screen in the admin, we see the Nicepage editor button. Clicking this button launches Nicepage for this Joomla article. Click the preview. You see that working in Nicepage is simple, like in Microsoft PowerPoint or Apple Keynote. The output you get is the clean code and fully responsive HTML. We hope you have enjoyed this introduction to Nicepage for Joomla. Goodbye, and all the best.